Although it's been a month since The Voice Season 27 aired its finale, we're still ecstatic about Adam David winning the competition. But with the end of a new season comes a new beginning, as fans will soon realize when they tune in for Season 28 in the fall of 2025. As we all wait to see which new artists emerge from the NBC series, the network has already alerted viewers to which famous musicians will serve as coaches for The Voice Season 28. With Michael Bublé returning to the show as a coach for the third season in a row, fans will also get to see vets Reba McEntire, Niall Horan, and Snoop Dogg all come back and sit in the iconic red chairs. And while we're thrilled to see them work together, we can't help but think of the coaches who aren't appearing this go-around, like Season 27 coach John Legend. Given how John's influence on The Voice has been evident since his debut on Season 16 back in 2019, we know there's always a chance he'll come back to the show at some point in the future. Regardless of this, viewers are still curious about why John Legend is leaving The Voice for Season 28. As it turns out, he already alluded to the reason behind his exit, and it's something pretty major for his career. Earlier in the year, John shared some news about what's next for his career in the music industry. Posting a surprise Instagram post on March 18th, the singer announced he'd be embarking on the Get Lifted 20th anniversary tour to mark 2 decades since his debut album came out. What's more, the tour was slated to begin in late May in Glasgow, Scotland, and end on December 9th in Oakland, California in the US. "I'm so excited to announce that I'm heading back on the road for the Get Lifted 20th anniversary tour," he penned at the time. "Join me and my band for an unforgettable performance of the entire Get Lifted album, the album that introduced me to the world, plus a few favorites from my career that all of you know and love. Let's celebrate 20 amazing years of Get Lifted together." When fans learned of John's plans for the rest of 2025, they immediately bombarded him with words of excitement for what's to come. "I'm in there, I swear. I'm so excited for this to hear all the old songs," one person wrote in the comments. "Legendary, I'm there," another exclaimed. "This my album definitely gotta go," a different follower added. After 8 unforgettable seasons, countless standing ovations, and enough buttery falsetto moments to last a lifetime, John Legend has officially stepped away from The Voice, at least for now. When NBC announced its Season 28 coaching lineup and Legend's name was not on the roster, fans didn't just notice, they practically staged a musical protest online. "No John? No Voice," one viral tweet declared, racking up over 200K likes in hours. But behind the scenes, this wasn't some dramatic fallout or diva exit. The real reason John Legend left The Voice? It's part strategy, part soul-searching, and 100% legend. Let's break it down. A coaching legacy built on soul and smiles. Before we get into the why, let's appreciate the what. John Legend joined The Voice in Season 16 and immediately brought something special to the red swivel chair. He wasn't just a Grammy-winning icon, he was warm, funny, insightful, and genuinely invested in his artists. In Season 16, he won on his first try with Malin Yarman. From then on, he became a beloved fixture, delivering memorable duets, heartfelt advice, and those "I knew it" button smashes that fans came to adore. Even when he didn't win the season, his mentorship changed lives. Fans and contestants alike have praised him for his generosity, musical knowledge, and ability to make singers feel heard. So why walk away now? Family first, the Legend household grows. One major reason: family. In 2023, John and wife Chrissy Teigen welcomed their 4th child, and with 4 little ones at home, including baby Ren, the Legend household is bustling in the cutest chaos kind of way. In a recent interview, John shared, "It's a beautiful kind of busy right now. I'm trying to be present, not just in the big moments, but in the little ones too. And let's be real, The Voice schedule is intense. Blind auditions, battle rehearsals, live shows, press tours, it's basically like being in a musical boot camp for months. Add in concert tours, award shows, and studio time, and that leaves very little room for bedtime stories and school runs. So for season 28, John decided to do what many superstar dads don't always get to do: slow down and show up. Music that matters. Another reason for the temporary exit: new music and a new direction. Sources close to Legend say he's been working on a deeply personal album, his most introspective since 2013's Love in the Future. Inspired by fatherhood, grief, legacy, and yes, even social issues, this album is reportedly being kept under wraps but is expected to drop later in 2025. Legend himself hinted at this on a podcast earlier this year. This next project isn't just about making songs, it's about making statements. I need the time and the headspace to do it right. And while The Voice is a great platform, it also demands a lot of creative energy. Stepping away from the show gives John the space to dive deep, collaborate freely, and maybe even tour in 2026 with a refreshed purpose. Expanding the Legend brand. If you thought John Legend was only about singing, you clearly haven't checked his IMDb lately. In the last year, he's produced a Broadway revival of The Wiz, launched a second season of his skincare line, livestheour, been developing a Netflix music docuseries, invested in a tech startup for AI-powered songwriting tools. Oh, and he's been in talks for a biopic-style series about his rise from church choir kid in Ohio to EGOT-winning artist. In short, the man's plate is full, and The Voice was just one course. By taking a break, Legend is doubling down on his broader mission, blending music, storytelling, and innovation. A goodbye, not a farewell. Let's be clear, John Legend isn't quitting The Voice. He's pressing pause. NBC execs have reportedly left the door wide open for his return in season 29 or 30, and Legend has said he'd absolutely love to come back when the time feels right. The show means a lot to me. The artists, the coaches, the fans, it's like family, he said in a recent interview. But sometimes family needs you somewhere else for a while. Legend even joked that he'll still be watching from his couch, probably critiquing performances out loud with a baby in one arm and popcorn in the other. We love a supportive king. Fans react, "We'll wait for you, John." Unsurprisingly, fans have been both devastated and understanding. Social media has been flooded with messages like, "John Legend made The Voice feel like home. He brought real class to the show." Honestly, respect. Prioritizing family is always the right move. Many are already starting countdowns to his hopeful return, while others are gearing up to support his next musical release. And even though a new coach will be filling that iconic red chair next season, rumored names include Kelly Rowland and Charlie Puth, the energy John brought is one of a kind. The legacy of Legend. In an era where celebrity mentors often feel like they're just showing up for the paycheck, John Legend stood out by showing up with heart. He taught contestants to believe in their artistry. He created moments that gave viewers chills. He made a reality competition show feel less like a contest and more like a celebration of true musicianship. And now, as he steps away to focus on his family, art, and future, he's proving once again that greatness isn't just about the spotlight, it's about knowing when to step away from it. Final note: see you soon, John. To the coach with the velvet voice, soulful heart, and the smoothest button press in voice history, we'll miss you. But we're also excited to see what's next. Because when John Legend leaves a stage, he never leaves it quietly. He comes back with something bigger, bolder, and more beautiful than before.